There we are. Good morning, almost afternoon. Uh, Good afternoon, we'll say. This is the Truth Serum, second video of the day. Check out my other one as well as the other ones. And thank you for your support, whoever comes in here and is willing to listen and click in, view in. So you see the thumbnail. The NFL is going queer. No more tackling. Now, queer is like going soft. The NFL is going soft, queer, whatever. Okay. Number one, concussion protocol. Understand that. Okay. Helmet to helmet. But if you're a millionaire and making, $12 million a game, my personal opinion is go for what you know. Helmet to helmet should be legal. That's okay. But I understand brain injury, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's set that aside. Last night, the Monday Night Football game, Cincinnati Bengals against the Baltimore Ravens. 3 Ravens got injured by a linebacker. Wiggins, Wilson, great linebacker. So they're trying to say now, the guy plays hard. He plays to win. The linebacker plays to win. So just for the fact that Lamar Jackson and the receiver was running down the field and he tackled 2 other players, Odell Beckham, whatever. So a total of 3 got injured, and it was all from this one linebacker tackling him. One of the plays was the linebacker ran down the ball runner 40 yards away, and he come down to hammer the ball to make a fumble. What do you want to rule that out? What do you want to take that out of the game? The other one was he was tackling Lamar Jackson, and he tackled him. And, if you land on the legs, you can't deliberately in rapid fire action a tackler that's tackling a ball runner. You can't make a cognitive decision like, I'm going to decide to land on his legs a certain way. You're trying to get him down right now. It's split seconds. Now, these suit queer fags that are in the front office in the NFL that never played a sport in their life, these scumbags, well, we're going to look into that. What are you going to look into it? I understand the horse collar. I understand that. But just like with the helmet to helmet, go for what you know. I understand, helmet to helmet. I understand that. And I understand the horse collar. But if you're going to make $14 million a game and I got to pay $150 in the nosebleed seats at a stadium, hey, whoever's the toughest guy wins. Wherever the chips fall, that's what happens. That's what happens. Play football. Well, the league is going to look at it. What are you going to look at? A linebacker that made 3 great plays? Well, he's going to have to temper down. You're running a guy down. You got to decide how you're going to tackle him. Now, here's another thing. We won't even discuss the concussions because we get into statistics. You got to take into consideration now how many tackles were made thus far in the NFL. How many football plays where a defender tackled a ball runner? It's 10,000 plays, okay? So now we have 10,000 plays. Out of all them plays where it happened that a tackler landed on the guy's legs, could be, for the sake of argument, 10. Or less. So you're talking less than 1%. Less than 1%. They already turned it into a fairy league anyways about the quarterbacks and everything else and how you can hit a player, how a defender can hit a player. So you're talking about less than 1% of the anecdotal information, statistical information, and the league is going to look at it. What are you going to look at? The linebacker for Cincinnati made 3 great plays. He's not tripping in his mind on how I'm going to tackle this guy and then ride up on his legs. No, there was 18,000 tackles made up until that time, and 10 resulted in injuries. You're talking 0.01%. But the league is going to look at it because they want to play flag football. What is it coming down to? You play football. It's a rough and tumble game. They're all millionaires. But you're turning it into a fag league. Fairy femme fag league. I played football for free in 6'2", 140 skinny. I got blasted for free. I love the game. They love the game, and they're made into millionaires. Play the game of football. You want to put skirts on them? Put skirts on them. You want to put tutus on them and dress them in ballet gear? What are they, just prima ballerinas? To see that on network TV, well, we're going to look into it. Oh, well, who cares? You sign up for the NFL, and there's a chance you might get injured. Or you might injure somebody, or you might get injured. That's what you sign up for. Helmet to helmet? Well, okay, whatever. But I don't care. I mean, I watched from the 70s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. You just go for what you know. You go for what you know. You do what you got to do to stay on that roster and earn a real great living. But the league is going to look into it. You got those suits, those administrators in the NFL. You got those suits walking around who never played a sport in their life. They never caught a football. They never made a tackle. They never threw a baseball. They never swung a bat. These are the guys that are trying to make these decisions. Well, we're going to look into it. Holy cow, that linebacker made 3 tackles and it looks like 3 people got injured. That's football. He's one of the best, toughest linebackers in the league. Wiggins, whatever his name. Wilson. One of the best. I'm sick and tired of they're trying to turn this NFL into a queer, homo, woke, pink ribbon wearing league. Political also. I'm sick of it. Just sick and tired. What do you want to do with it? Just play flag football. That's all. Play flag football. The fans are paying $200 a seat in the nosebleeds. Hey, and they're sacrificing. Well, you're on the football plan, multi-millionaires. Well, you got to roll the dice. If you get hurt, you get hurt. Don't diminish the integrity of the NFL football as being a hard-nosed game. They want to turn it into like queer fairies running around. Excuse me, pardon me. The hog, you can't hog collar, the hog collar tackle or anything like that. Well, how far are they going to go? They just keep taking physicality, and then they're protecting the quarterback and everything else. I watched quarterbacks get smashed every play back in the day. Every play. There's no protection. You better just learn how to scramble. You better learn how to scramble better, Billy. You better just learn how to scramble. But what they're turning this into, I almost threw up when they're like, well, the league will look into this. And what is there to look into? You expect a defender playing the game that he loves. You expect him in a split-second reflexes to temper his tackles. There was 20,000 tackles made thus far in the NFL, and 11 resulted in some kind of injury with the running from, grabbing the legs and then you land on the legs. Well, if you're tackling a guy from behind, you're most likely there's a chance you're going to land on his legs. What are you going to do? I don't know, man. They got everything fucked up in today's world. They're just polluting everything. They're polluting everything. Jeez. Is NFL football left sacred for these femmes and homos that are running the show? Is there anything left sacred? Put a skirt on them. Put a tutu on them. Put ballet shoes on them. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Turn it into fag football. I mean flag football. Fag football. I mean flag football. Turn it into flag football. That's all. So I don't know. I'm watching TV, watching this bullshit, and it's just like, where does it end? Where does it end? The guy's a great linebacker, made 3 great plays. Come what may, the league's gonna look into it. Some suit pencil neck that never played a sport or probably never entertained a girl. He's gonna decide. You suckers keep paying those $125 for those nosebleed seats. Go ahead, not me. And I'm the biggest fan historically on planet Earth. Not anymore. Not anymore. Mm-mm. They politicize football. That's it for me. That's it for me. And then you're not even getting a good product anyways. You're getting bums on the field, bum coaches, bum coordinators. You're getting bums. The product isn't got any value to me anymore. So that's it. Donate to the channel. Buy my book, They Dead Miss, AmazonBooks.com. They Dead Miss. If anybody out there knows how to read, help me out. It's the truth serum. I don't pull punches. I'm not a woke fag like whatever the hell's going on out there. So that's it, folks. God bless. Be the kings and queens of your world. Don't ever give up. Speak up. Don't give up. Speak up.